Hey guys, good evening, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, and this is Miss JD once again for another night of cryptocurrency stock market insights. But for this particular video, I just want to focus our discussion on cryptocurrencies, and this is a request from Joe. Um, from a previous video. He said, thanks for the GT cap review, ma'am, GALA and AVAX analysis, please. So I know, I think GALA, I haven't checked the AVAX, AVAX. I think these are cryptocurrencies, right? I'll go ahead and check the chart for each one. But at the same time, I'd like to also cover two more tokens. Um, that would be SLP and AXS. And quickly, I'd like to also talk about Bitcoin, right? Because today's very interesting as some good movements are observed as we speak. Okay, so let me go ahead and start with the request of Joe. Um, Let me use tradingview.com for this one. Let me see if it's already here. Yeah, I think this is the one. Just correct me if this is not the right token, Joe. Okay, so I'll set up my indicators. Same default settings. I am not complicating my technical analysis here. I just use the indicators I'm also used to. All right. So this is AVAX or AVAX, and right off the bat, I can say that this had managed to quickly retrace, and today, as we speak, it is recovering. What what made me say that this is first, if in an Elliott wave, I'd say this is the first wave, and then it's already on its way to the second wave. Okay, so it went up, right? It went up, pulled back a bit. Let me just make this bigger. Okay, see that? It went up, pulled back somewhere in the MA20 line, and now it's starting to move again. Normally, when it moves higher, then we look at the previous data and try to understand where the previous resistance is, and most likely that is the area where it will continue its movement, right? Probably around the 136 level before it retraces again, and then the previous resistance over here, which is around 120, will then become the potential support. So that is my outlook for this token. But so far, I'd say overall it is bouncing, right? It managed to touch the MA20 level, and then it's starting to continue its upward movement. And I'd say this is not the only token that's moving in this pattern at the moment, because Bitcoin, I think it's the Bitcoin that really influences most of the movements of the tokens right now. Okay, so let's try to check Gala. I know this is uh, a gaming token. There's I forgot the game, but uh, it's a play to earn game as well. The makers are Gala. Okay, for this one, hopefully this is also starting to create a support at the area where it is at right now. But still, we don't have enough data to conclude that that is already the support level, because it's just how many days at the moment touching this area. Oh yeah, I think it could potentially become a support, because one, two, three, four, fifth day, if this will be a sustained, this is already the fifth day whereby each time we touch this level. The other 3 days it's slightly higher, but um, that's already acceptable level, very near the area because it's an area. So let's see if it will sustain and create a support right at the 0.427 level. However, guys, just take note, this is not a 100% uh, accurate, right? We're just making assumptions based on the indicators that we see. So there could be a possibility that it could overshoot downwards, but one thing to take note, all right, in the Bollinger Band, once this lower Bollinger Band is triggered, right, like what happened here, right? When it started triggering outside the Bollinger Band, then there was a continuation to the upside. In the same manner, if this Bollinger Band is starting to be triggered downwards, then chances are it might have a continuation moving downwards. So you can easily say at the moment support is 0.42, and if you want to test it out, probably if you want to try putting some funds there, just set your stop loss levels, that in the event it goes lower than that, then you're totally out of that trade. Okay, so at the moment we're very near what I'm pegging as a support level. Okay, Bitcoin, this is what I was mentioning earlier. uh, Let me just check. Yesterday, was it yesterday? I placed I opened a position for Bitcoin. Let me, oh, just using my phone right now. Okay, was it? So I entered 1218. December 18, my average was 47,164. Okay, this was the day when I entered it. When I entered, okay, I tried to recall my thought process why I entered during this day, which is exactly the last day of the decline. Okay, I can recall now. So I was thinking at that time, well, it was touching this level multiple times already. Touched that, recovered a bit, touched the same area, and the key player or the key influencer of my decision was actually the RSI. See this? So while the price level touched the same area, created a flat line over there, your RSI on the other hand is building, starting to create that momentum. Okay, so that's what you call a bullish divergence. Same price level, but your RSI is starting to move higher. So that was the reason why. Oh, here's December 18th. So there was a red, but this was green. My average here was 47 right here. Okay, so around that level. So it was a green day during the 18th. My average was 47164. So that was the reason why I entered. So true enough, after 1, 2, 3 days, so it went flat for 2 days, and then now it's trying to recover. So the area that I consider as support at this point is still in the same area. So you know how it is in the crypto world. We can even have something like this later before the day ends. You can never tell, because see, you have an MA20 line over here, and that MA20 can act as a resistance, like what happened here. So we're not 100% safe as of yet. Okay, so if you're just merely day trading this, for some, this could already be a profit taking level if you have entered around the 45,000 level or area. That could give you a good, what, 5% gain. For some, they're okay with that. But for me, if you are to check my eToro account, you'd notice that my average holding time would be 3 months, 4 months, and some I lock in some gains along the way. But right now, if the opportunity comes, the nearer you are to the 45, 46 level or 46,000 level, then even better. Okay, so we're still at an area where it's a good area to buy or add more. Okay, so Bitcoin is giving us some promising signs. And I'm addressing the mid to long term investors. Okay, let's check out SLP. SLP, USDT. So for the AXI players out there, which is of course including myself, we look at this for how many months now. This has been a pain point, the ever non-stop decline of the SLP token. The reason for this is because there are around 3 or 2.5 or 3 million users already. And every single day, people are playing and they're minting, meaning they're gaining SLP. So the supply of SLP is too huge at the moment, and the burning mechanism is or cannot cope with the supply, right? So that is the reason why the movement of SLP is very, very slow. But today, as we speak, I'll go to CoinGecko. There's a 9% increase as we speak, and it's just within the day, so we cannot really say that that's already it. People could be taking profit and could take advantage of this and then go back again. And the reason why probably this is moving up, not because of any updates from Axie, but that is because Bitcoin is also moving up. In the same manner, look at this. Your AXS is also moving up. So for those people who are staking, all right, staking SLP, staking AXS, so this is a good day for everyone. So continuous uptrend, and uh, just be extra careful. This is very volatile. Okay, AXS, right? So for AXS, I think if you are just trading it, this is a good area to buy AXS. See that it's a bounce for AXS. Although what I can say here is that the bounce is really influenced by the big Bitcoin move at the moment. So same with SLP. But looking at the chart alone, this is already a bounce based on the chart. Okay, so if you want to buy AXS, this is it. SLP, okay as well, but in terms of risk management, because the supply of SLP is so huge, then chances are many scholars would cash out and would result in a decline again. But the more stable coin here between the two is AXS. Okay, so if you are to ask me where would I put my money and add investments on, that would be AXS, right? But for those people who are playing Axie, what you can do is hold on. Hold on a minute. Okay, for those people playing Axie and are earning SLP, maybe what you can do, my recommendation is swap it to AXS and stake your AXS. That way, apart from AXS doing an uptrend here, you gain from it. At the same time, you also gain from staking, which happens every day. You have the option to restake it, or you have the option to claim it. All right? Maybe I'll create another video for that. But right now, we are at the support area and we are already bouncing. 92 being a support for AXS. Look at this, exactly the same pattern that I was referring to when I talked about our Bitcoin. See this? Price is moving up in our RSI while we are just doing sideways movement here. So interesting pattern for AXS, right? Let's see SLP if it is also giving us the same. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, same pattern for SLP. See this moving up, but this one here, price is moving down. Yeah, price is moving down, but momentum is starting to recover. So that is the uh, a positive sign. We might be recovering soon, but I'm not saying it's going to be massive because you have to consider that you have so many scholars and players of Axie that will most likely cash out their gains because of this bounce, right? So let us see if this day will happen again. All right, cool. So I think that's it for our insights for these tokens. In a short while, I'll create another video just for the stock. So what we have covered today would be the GALA, AVAX. Let me see, AVAX, SLP, Bitcoin, and AXS. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe if this is the first time you're watching it. Write down your comments, requests, just in case you want me to review them for you. Okay. In the meantime, catch the next video. Bye bye for now.